Okay, welcome back, you guys. It's great to see you again. So we're just finishing up with page 61, the bottom of it, number 3. And here you're going to attempt to fill in the blanks, finish the question, or rather complete the question, and then answer it based on your own history, your own profile. Okay, so if you look at number 1, it reads like this. When you were a child, how would you complete that question? Number 2, what blank in the world blank? Okay, there's another one where you need to complete the question. So go ahead and do that with numbers 1 through 4. Then once you've done that, then you go ahead and answer the question for numbers 1 and 2. And for number 3, there's a why question. And number 4, there's a why question. So I'm just going to check these questions, and you can fill in the blanks. There they are. See that? It's a box because there's so much script here, so many words. They had to separate it out so that it would fit, because it doesn't fit. So number 1, when you were a child, what? When you were a child, what job did you want to have? Okay. So, how about that? When you were a child, what job did you want to have? And then there's number 2, number 3, and number 4. So go ahead and complete those, and I'm going to now move on to page 62. All right. So there is a man, and he is at an employment agency. He is looking for a job. Now, there's obviously a pattern here on the 3rd page of each unit, whereby you have basically 4 scenes and 2 people conversing, talking. So, as before, I will be one of the people, and you will be the other one. So we'll start with, I'll be the woman, and you'll be the man. So here we go. Have a seat, Mr. Parks. Now, what kind of job are you interested in? I see. How about a job as an office worker? How about working for a website designer? And then, let's see what I can find. All right, so I was the woman this time. You'll be the woman and I'll be the man. So ready, begin. Thank you. Well, I enjoy drawing and I'm good with computers. Well, that doesn't sound very challenging. Is there anything else? A website designer, yes, I think I'd like that. Okay, so if you can find somebody to work with, please do, and repeat these conversations. And when you do that, you're going to substitute in the words in blue and red. This is good practice, and as I've said before, these conversations are very realistic. So I highly recommend that you give these or this particular conversation a try. So I'm going to now skip over the pair work portion of this unit, and we're going to skip over to page 85, and this is grammar check. So as you can see in number 1, there's using, enjoy, like, good at, and good with. So, for example, I enjoy working at Stars Coffee. I like working at Stars Coffee. I like to work at Stars Coffee. See that? I enjoy working. You don't say, I enjoy to work, by the way. And then, I am good at math. I am good with numbers. I am good at writing stories. I am good with languages. So good with, good at, enjoy, working, like to work, like working, like that. There's a little bit, some more information there for you. I'm going to unclick that. All right, look at number 2, grammar check. So, verb combinations. Complete the sentences. Use the bold-faced words, or the darker words. Okay, 8 points. It says you can grade yourself here. Why not? See if you can get them all right. If you do, you got 16 points. Down here at the bottom, number 3. Try to do those on your own. You get 4 points. Let's see. 4 points each time for each one. So 1 is 4, 2 is 4, and so on, totaling 20. Oh, wait a minute. No, it doesn't work that way. So 16 points with number 2, 4 points with number 3, totaling 20. Okay. So, let's have a look at number 2 again. I'm good at fixing cars. So, it's at. Alright? What would be a proper response to that? The proper response is given to you. It's H. So, I'm good at fixing cars at, and then the answer, so I'm training as a mechanic. So that's a continuation of what that person said. All right, so have a look at number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9. Try to do those on your own. Both parts, fill in the blank, and then select the correct response. And here are your answers. And then there's number 3. Same thing, sort of. It's read each comment, identify the person, use these job titles. Okay, so number 1. Really? Was I driving that fast? A driver said this to whom? A police officer. So you just fill it in with the correct person. And here are your answers. Okay, good. Let's move on to the next pages. So here you have group work on page 66. We won't do that now. We'll reserve that for later, possibly. And real stories, my hobby. So, as in the previous units, you read this story and fill in the blanks with the words in the word bank below. So, number 1, some people are when they learn that I like boxing. Well, I'm pretty surprised myself. So, surprised. And then you mark surprised. There are 2 words that you won't be choosing from. So go ahead and do this on your own. And I'll give you the answers. So number 1. Great. Let's have a look at number 2. And yeah, think about the story. Now answer these questions about the story. Does Amira want to make a living boxing? Which word or phrases tell you? Number 2, how does she think boxing helps her? Number 3, what do you do now that will give you good training for life? Give reasons. Okay, so go back into the story and answer the questions. So here are your answers to number 2. There they are. You can pause it and check. All right, now let's have a look at number 3. It reads, write about your own hobbies and interests. What are you good at? How will this help you in the future? Okay, you won't be working in groups. Okay, so you can do this one on your own. just answer those questions. You can write like a paragraph. So you can do that on your own. Because the assignment for this week is not this. It's something different. Okay, now let's move to the next 2 pages. All right, now here, once again, these 2 pages and the following 2 pages are not in your book, but you can see them and you can, do them on your own. So, number 1, target words. It reads, unscramble the letters to make words. So, you have S-E-N-U-R. Can you unscramble that and make it into a word? You can work a little bit on this on your own, and I'll push the check button and you can see the answers. Nurse, mechanic, and so on. Okay, number 2, match the jobs with the places and things. Okay, so you have the place or the job and the place or thing. Job, place, or thing. So accountant. Where does an accountant do their work? Or what do they use for their work? An actor. Where might you see an actor? Okay, so just look over here and select the correct word and put them next to the job. All right, number 3. Number 3, fill in the blanks. Use the correct form of the verb. I love to what? I love to blank. I want to be a professional photographer. Okay, which phrase goes here? What do you think? And do the same things with number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And here are the answers. And number 4, bonus words, verbs related to jobs. Fill in the blanks. So, here are these verbs that are often used alongside these jobs. So, number 1, he blank houses out of scrap lumber and bales of straw. So what word goes here, do you think? Number 2, can you blank dinner for us? We're feeling lazy. Which word would go there? Okay, and here are the answers to number 4. All right, I think we have time to do a few here on the top of page 29. Read the questions, circle the correct answers. What do you want to do? Conversation number 1. Here we go. So there are 2 questions or problems.
Unit 7. Listening. What do you want to do? Number 1.
You know what I'd really like to do?
No? What?
Be a musician.
You already play the guitar.
Yeah, but that's not my job. I want to be creative. I want to do something beautiful with my life.
Well, so long as you're having fun.
That's what I'm saying. I want to do fun stuff.
Do it.
Do you really think I can?
All right. Let's listen again to that.
Unit 7. Listening. What do you want to do? Number 1.
At least the first part.
You know what I'd really like to do?
No? What?
Be a musician.
You already play the guitar.
Yeah, but that's...
See? Anyway,